How many interactions do you think a customer has with your business before making a purchase? Well, if you're like most business owners, the answer is probably more than you think. Today's customers rarely take a straight path to a sale. They might discover your business on social media, visit your website, read your reviews, watch a video, join your email list, ask a question, and then finally make a purchase days or even weeks or even months later. That's what we call the customer journey. The customer journey is the path someone takes from first becoming aware of your business to becoming a customer and hopefully a loyal one. Along that path, they encounter what marketers call touchpoints. A touch point is simply any interaction someone has with your business. It could be your website, your social media pages, online reviews, email campaigns, customer service, your store, even driving by, or a recommendation from someone they've never met. Every one of those interactions matter. The important thing to understand is that customers don't stay in one place anymore. They're constantly moving between devices, websites, platforms, and sources of information. The days of seeing one ad and making a purchase are mostly gone. Consumer research, they compare, they validate, and then they decide. Think about the last time you hired a plumber, for example, or HVAC company, or another home service provider. Did you hire the very first company you found? Probably not. You likely searched online, read reviews, visited a website, compared a few options just to make sure, maybe even called and asked a question. Only then did you decide who to hire. That's the customer journey in action. The same thing happens when booking a hotel, for example. You browse travel sites, you read guest reviews, you look at photos, you compare amenities, you visit the hotel's website, and only then decide whether to make a reservation. Most buying decisions involve multiple touch points before someone is ready to commit. Even choosing a restaurant often involves several interactions. You see it on social media. You look at the menu online. You want to see what you want to eat, right? And then you check the reviews. You ask a friend, and then decide whether it's worth visiting or not. Every interaction shapes that customer's perception, and then every interaction either builds confidence or it creates doubt. Here's where many businesses get it wrong. Customers don't think about marketing channels the way we do. They don't separate your website from your reviews. They don't separate your social media from your customer service. And they don't separate your advertising from your reputation. To them, it's all one big experience. It's all one brand. That's where a lot of retailers forget. When information is inconsistent, hard to find, or confusing, trust starts to break down. But when touchpoints work together, customers gain confidence. Questions get answered. Concerns get addressed. And trust gets built. And your ticket value goes up, by the way. And people move closer to making a decision. As business owners, one of the most valuable things we can do is put ourselves in our customers' shoes. How do they first discover your business? What questions do they have? What information do they need before making a decision? Where do they go when they're comparing options? And what ultimately gives them confidence to buy? Because every customer is on a journey, and every touch point either moves them closer to a decision or further away from one.